Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Simnaya. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. I am sure you all might have seen the video of one man called El Funky Cuban who is facing deportation. This man actually helped campaign for Donald Trump, and now he filed for citizenship, but he was denied. And he cannot actually go back to Cuba because I learned that he has sang so many bad things about Cuba, right? And now he's in kind of stuck in United States, and he's been given few days to go back. If not, something not nice may happen. And at the same time, I am sure majority of you that Supreme Court takes away legal status of over 500,000 immigrants. Who is this going to affect? The Latinos, Cubans, and all of them. So I hope you all are seeing the fruits of your labor, right? Puerto Ricans for Trump too. I hope you all are seeing what you all voted for, because I do not know how you people, people of color, will wake up to help the white people to vote against their own interest. It is sad. I don't know if you all saw the videos of hundreds of them. They caught them all up yesterday, if I am not mistaken, in a university where they were working. To build a school. Huge bosses came, arrested all of them, put them, I don't know where they are at this point in time. When I have news, I will bring it, but you already messed it up. Let's get into this video.
Yo, come here. I want to show y'all something. This right here is El Funky. El Funky is a Cuban rapper who is also a Trump supporter. El Funky's real name is Alexier Marquez Duaney. And earlier this month, he applied for residency here in the United States using the 1966 Cuban Adjustment Act. Donald Trump and his administration, they denied that request. They denied that request, and El Funky now has 30 days to leave the U.S. or be deported. El Funky is quoted as saying, "I have 30 days to leave the country or I will be deported. I ask all my Cuban brothers and sisters who know of my anti-communist history and the members of Congress of this country who need your support more than ever." I guess he means we need your support more than ever. Yeah, that was the caption to this post that he made over on Instagram with his SOS sign. Who's gonna tell him? I mean, he's a Trump supporter, so he should already know. But I'll tell him. El Funky, it was Cuban Americans, it was your people that went into the voting booth to overwhelmingly vote for Donald Trump. They voted for these immigration policies. They voted for your application to be denied and for you to have to leave the country in 30 days or be deported. And who knows, if they have to deport you, you might end up in that prison over there in El Salvador. Wouldn't that be awful? Have you reached out to any congressmen? Oh, I think I read something about, let me take a look. El Funky fled from Cuba to reside in Miami, and although he was previously championed by Cuban politicians Marco Rubio and Mario Diaz-Balart, the two haven't publicly spoken on the rapper's behalf. That's terrible. It's really sad, because as an educated voter, I knew the difference between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. And I knew a Donald Trump presidency would be devastating for immigrants in this country, for migrants in this country. And so I voted for the candidate that would not harm immigrants. I voted for the candidate that wanted to create a pathway for immigrants in this country. I voted for the candidate who would have helped people who are here because of issues back in their own country, those who were seeking asylum, safety in this country. I voted for that candidate. It's too bad that Cuban Americans didn't do the same. Anywho, here's my dance.
Mi gente, I haven't done one of these in a while. Between the Cuban Adjustment Act and then when they started, when they took away their refugee status, I came on here and I talked about it again, and I kind of make fun of them. But anyway, here's another one for the record. Cuban Americans take front and fucking center. Cubans for Trump. Front and fucking center. Let's talk about it, because I know you don't want to talk about it now, right? Now you're avoiding me at all fucking costs, right? And I think it's funny, but in the last fucking week, this administration has gone after you super hard. Super hard. Even those that have been in the country for a fucking while are getting detained and being threatened to be fucking deported. And he is coming after you. There goes the fucking articles. Because I know you're going to say I'm lying, but I'm not lying. And if it hasn't happened to you yet, it's just a matter of fucking time. Once he revoked your refugee status for you, Haitians and Venezuelans, right? Now you don't have the protections and that your ass is voted for, right? Do you remember all the videos? Your votes, voy a votar por Donald Trump. Right? Remember that? Remember that? Remember how many of you came to my page to talk shit? Who's fucking laughing now? Who's fucking laughing now? Do you think this would have taught you a lesson for midterms? Do you think it's going to teach you a lesson for 2028? I fucking doubt it. I doubt it. But I hope it does. I told you so. Again, I warned you. Now, here's the funniest thing about this video. This is the guy they call El Funky, and I don't even know who the fuck he is. But as of a few days ago, he was being threatened to be deported. And now, I'm not sure how he got out of it. But look at him. Does he fucking even look like he would qualify to be in the United States under this fucking administration? I think not. He should have known better. But sure enough, I think because he thought he was famous, Trump was going to accept him. And what did he say at your own town hall meeting? I only want you for your vote. Now you see how that works, right? But if somebody knows El Funky, send it to him, right? Because I don't even know who the fuck he is. But good for your ass. Good for your ass. Maybe you'll wake up now. Maybe all of you will wake up now and stop being a part of that colorism that makes you think the color of your skin makes you better than the rest of us fucking Latinos. Who's laughing now? Cubans for Trump.
Breaking news. The Supreme Court just took away legal status for over 500,000 immigrants who entered the country legally. The Biden administration gave legal protective status and work authorization to over 500,000 immigrants from Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela, and Cuba. These immigrants applied and were vetted ahead of time, entered the country legally, and were given legal authorization to work and pay taxes. The Trump administration immediately tried to take that away. A lower court judge blocked it. They appealed it, and the Supreme Court handed him an unfortunate win today. This really isn't about immigrants who entered legally or followed the proper procedures to gain legal status. This is clearly about Trump's issue with Biden.
Now, this is for a little bit of everybody, but I want especially Puerto Ricans for Trump to pay attention, because you're no better than Cubans for Trump, that you bite the same hand that feeds you. Okay? Puerto Rico, because of your vote under this administration, Puerto Rico is slated to lose about $800 million in federal funding. Now, the content creator on here, I think her name is Dee. Go give her a follow and a shout out, right? She was the one that did the video. I try to find it. I try to find the article, and I could not find the article just yet. And that's because I'm on my cell phone and I don't have access to my computer. But when I go home, you know me, I'm going to do my research.
But she said that Puerto Rico is slated to lose about $800 million in federal funding this year under this administration. But here's the kicker. I don't doubt it. Let me tell you why. Because they've been talking about getting rid of us, letting us float up into the ocean by ourselves, making us independent. Becoming a state was not an option, right? Or selling us, right? So I don't doubt that if he's pulling $800 million of Medicare, that he is not going to pull $800 million of federal funding in Puerto Rico. Remember what he said about us, and he agreed with this, that we were a floating island of trash. Okay? Now, that being said, Puerto Rico contributes about $29 million to the U.S. economy. 20 of the world, listen to what I'm saying, 20 of the world largest pharmaceutical companies, 10 of them are located in Puerto Rico. Just so that you know. Right? And it's like the hatred is so real under this administration that you won't even consider that this little island of trash is making you money. You rather get rid of them and strip them and hurt them and destroy them than to even consider the fact that they're an asset, because the hatred is so real. It's like the whole cliche of the leopard eating its face. It will bite the hand that feeds it. And so then in closing, right, this is what I have to say to Puerto Ricans for Trump, or Puerto Ricans that voted for him. That little island that I know as a Puerto Rican, we all carry, that pride, ese orgullo of being Puerto Rico and our island, you have now heard it with your vote. You did this to your own island by voting for Trump when you could have done the fucking research and known that this president was not for us. You can be Republican all you want, but when there's really no island for you to go back to and you're not wanted in this country either, remember what I said. I told you so. So, mi gente, gotta take the dogs to the vet this morning. Gotta leave in like 7 minutes, but I wanted to come on here, right? Because Benjamin was telling me a story about a local business here that one of the people left because he was being harassed because he's woke. Now, let's just, me and my neurodivergent brain, let's break that down. What they call woke is that we are aware what's happening in the world and we understand, we comprehend, and we critically think, right? That we don't like racism, that we speak out against it. That's the woke ideology that they hate so much. And somehow being woke, the narrative they've been able to spin on it so successfully amongst themselves is that it's a bad thing to be against racism. To be against, the inhumane treatment, right? To understand what this government is doing, to understand that we are heading to an autocracy, or we're heading to a dictatorship or to an authoritarian regime, right? That's what it means to be woke. So what they are really fucking implying is that they're fucking not. They're fucking sleepy. And they had the audacity to call Biden Sleepy Joe when your asses are the one that are asleep. Because you are clearly saying to the world, you're not awake. You're not aware. You don't understand. You can't critically think. And you like it like that. That you're dumb as a fucking bag of fucking rocks. And you're okay with it. That's what you're saying. I'd rather be motherfucking woke every fucking day of my life. Good fucking morning.
Yeah, and I am going to give you a little, like a brief story about El Funky. El Funky is one of the rappers. He is Cuban. One of the rappers that helped during Donald Trump's campaign, right? And because I posted something like this on my other channel. Then this man, he is I think he has also sang so many bad things about his country. So the truth is that he is stuck because he cannot go back to Cuba, right? Because of his kind of music. Now, I am going to say this. If he, as someone that does not have citizenship in the United States, supported Trump that bad, right? And his own people helped in voting for his own trauma or his problems at this point in time. So what am I supposed to do? I cannot do anything, and I am also not sorry for what he is going through at this point in time because that was what he signed for. If he did not campaign for Donald Trump, I probably would be like, yeah, but your people did it, and probably be sympathetic or show empathy. But at this point in time, I don't think I can do all that because you campaign for him and then your people helped you in voting him in and the rest of it. Now, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, you all can hear. Did you all see the Supreme Court takes away legal status over 500,000 immigrants? This has always been in the news that it was going to happen. And now it is already happening, right? So over 500,000 people, they took it away. Now, I am going to say this. I do not know if people will learn from all these things that are going on because so far you all have shown Black people that are learning is far away from you. But I cannot do anything or say anything because it's your life, right? I am sure you all are happy with what is going on presently today. If you are happy with it, then it means you will be happy with any other thing going on. You don't have to no complaining. No, you all can see how life has turned because you all messed everything up. I really do not know how a person of color will vote for this man, but you all came out all in mass and voted for him, right? So, sorry, I am not sorry. You all will have to enjoy the fruit of this particular one because at this point in time, I got nothing to say. This is where I am going to quietly draw the curtain, and I hope you all will continue to vote him till whenever. Bye for now.